All right, all right.
All right, welcome. It is night one of WrestleMania. Getting ready to get this thing started. We're going to get you hyped and ready for some awesome WrestleMania matches. We're going to sit here and go through what we think are our top 10 greatest WrestleMania matches
Yeah.
and five WrestleMania flops. Kind of like the last top 10 list we did on tag teams. We both came
totally,
up with our
totally
own
covert.
list,
Hey, totally covert and secretive. You
and
know.
we did not tell each other what our lists were. So without much further ado, we're going to jump right into them. I know I wrote down the match and the mania it was from, and the winner. I
So
didn't
did I.
write down
Hey,
the I didn't write down the winner on the flops though.
I don't think I did either. I mean, because I was just asking you on one of the flops. I can't remember who won.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure though, like our last list, we're gonna have a same couple about the same ones. So
I think mine are pretty obvious who won on the flops anyhow.
it's pretty. Let me see a couple of mine. Yeah, because I'm looking at the names. All right. Yeah, yeah. So I guess we do like you do number 10, I do number 10. Is that how you got it?
Yeah,
I got mine worst from 10 to 1. So
yeah. I mean, yeah, we're good. I'm good with that. So we'll start with our number 10 best or greatest match, and
yeah.
we'll go from there. Give some opinions and whatnot.
All right. So
We'll go first.
my 10th is going to be WrestleMania 20,
Okay.
Eddie versus Kurt.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. And I remember Eddie, he had loosened his boot. Remember he didn't tie his boot back up. So when Kurt went to hit that ankle lock, his foot slid right out of
Sure
it.
did.
Loved it. That was
Oh.
my number 10. Yeah.
Eddie. God bless Eddie.
Hey, lie, cheat, steal, buddy. Hey, he was a
Loved it.
hell of a performer, though.
Loved it. WrestleMania 20 was a great one.
Yeah.
There is. We won't go there just yet, but yeah, there was one part of WrestleMania 20. It wasn't great. But my number 10 would be the very first Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 21.
Okay.
Uh, that was Edge, Christian, Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, Kane, and Shelton Benjamin. A plethora of talent.
Yeah. I remember, I think we had talked about that. I was like, I know that one too, because I was going to put it in it, but I didn't know about
Yeah.
mentioning a certain name.
And
I don't know if we could do that.
yeah, well, I went for it. So
Hey, yeah. Hey, what am I asking for? This is their damn podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't like who the hell we mention as a great performer. They ain't got,
but as all of us should know, Edge won that, and that led to him getting the moniker of the Ultimate Opportunist
Yeah.
when he cashed in his Money in the Bank contract. So
I've got one of those, but it's one later. But yeah, but I can't remember this one. You'll probably be able to refresh me. I got 9. I got we was just talking about it. I got Brock and Kurt. WrestleMania 19.
that
flop.
was a good match.
Hey, when how's Brock even still walking? I mean,
I mean to tell you,
hey,
when he hit that,
either that or just real bad headaches all the time.
Man, when he hit that, I remember we were watching that, and the whole group of us all freaked out.
Let out a huge gasp. I was like,
Nobody panicked.
Yeah.
We didn't spill any beers or anything, but
Yeah.
we did get quite shocked. We thought for sure, Brock's done. Oh my God, he just ended his career just as it was really starting to explode. And
It's like, he was shooting for literally don't die a classy die. He was literally shooting for the stars with that shooting star, because Kurt, man, was so damn far away.
So-
I don't know if I saw Kurt do like a, maybe misinterpreting his distance too, but yeah.
So when you go back and you start looking at Brock's early career, when he was in developmental,
Yeah.
he was using the shooting star press all the time, which is a testament to the athleticism of that
Big
freaking
dude, man. Hey.
monster. Because to take a frame with that much muscle on it, jump it into the air,
Yeah.
and flip over and land it is.
He was a very, very intriguing specimen back in those days, man. And like I told you, I think I had lost some kind of thought of Brock's early days. But when I was watching that the other night, I was just like, man, dude, he really was just
Oh yeah. I mean, he
a
wasn't.
superb athlete, man.
He didn't have Paul Heyman calling him the next big thing for nothing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Hey, young Brock was unstoppable.
All right. Well, for my number 9, I've got from WrestleMania 24, Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair.
Yeah.
I
love you, man. Hey.
It was a phenomenal match, and that moment in it. If you were a long-term wrestling fan at that point, when you saw that moment at the end,
hey,
before
right here, bro.
Shawn hit the super kick, yeah, it will hit you in the feels.
Or when Rick stands up and he's just like looking at Shawn in the corner, like, bring it, you motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
in classic Rick form, man.
Oh yeah, it was a killer match. To see Rick still perform at that level at that point in his career.
Hey, I was just looking last year, man. I mean,
he didn't perform at that level last year, but
he's still performing though. You know what I mean? I can't wait till we can do our Rushmore. That's gonna be an awesome thing.
That's gonna be a stressful thing. Is what that's gonna be.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe we should do a Rushmore. Well, we gotta leave it down to 5.
Yeah, we got to. What do we got? Number 8.
Okay. I don't know. I can't remember what Mania this is from, but I remember it was Kofi versus Daniel Bryan when Kofi finally won it.
Oh, okay. That should have been maybe like 35 or 36.
Really wasn't that long ago, was it?
No.
Yeah. I just like that one, man.
Yeah.
Kofi, yeah. Yeah, he was a hell of a performer all this
That
year.
was good. And it had, again, what we've been talking about on the podcast with this WrestleMania, what it's been missing. It had, had you being passionate about that match. Like I have to see this match. I need to see Kofi win this. This is going to be a moment.
Loved it.
And yeah, that was a great moment.
He deserved it
too. So my number 8, oddly enough, it's quite far down on my list, but is the TLC match at WrestleMania 17.
Okay.
Which of course was the Dudley Boys, Hardy Boys.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the
Christian.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So that match was won by the Dudley Boys. That was a wild one.
The spear.
And so anytime you got TLC, I'm it's gonna be good stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, my 7, you've already talked about it. Flair Rick Michaels. Sorry, Shawn. Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, man. That was my number 7. So what's yours?
Number 7. Again, the matches we had to go through, and it seems like a travesty to have this one.
I'm thinking me and you're going to be on a little bit of the same trend here.
But number 7, I have got Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 25.
Okay. Great match.
Hey. Oh my God.
I used to like just watching Shawn come into Manias.
I mean, there's no way that match is going to be bad. You've got 2 of the best performers on the biggest stage.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Taker, you've come to expect greatness from him at Mania, except for there was maybe 1, maybe 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally understand why.
There's been some Mania matches that were not Taker's fault, that they just were like that. But yeah.
All right. My 6 is what you just talked about. I got Hardys and Dudleys and them.
Okay. The TLC.
Oh, okay. So what's your 6? Watch it. It's gonna be my 5.
we're going back to WrestleMania 10. Owen versus Brett.
Oh, good one.
Brother versus brother. Again, when you look at a WrestleMania match, this had what we needed.
Yeah. First of all, that WrestleMania 10 was good.
Oh yeah.
They had to pull double. Brett had to pull double duty that night. Man.
He did.
He did. Because that's when I think Vince was going ahead and trying to push the next big Hogan thing down everybody's throat with Luger. Yeah.
I think technically you would call it triple duty.
Yeah. Well, yeah. let's see, he had Owen, and he had
It was wasn't it a triple threat with Yokozuna and Lex?
no, he had already beat Yoko pulled double night that night too, because Luger
That's
lost
right.
to Yoko, and then Yoko fought Brett at the end.
Yeah, they did that so weird.
Yeah, because remember it was the double Rumble winner year.
That's what it was.
Yeah, because he wanted that next big blonde strong dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that much. It didn't portray, but all right. My 5 is going to be Sean Razor Ramon
Okay.
for the title, the IC title. I think that was the first one. I think they had. I think we talked about this last night, didn't we?
Yeah, they did this one first, and then they had a repeat.
Yeah, that was my number 5.
Okay, number 5, I've got, and I'm glad it's in my top 5 at least. Undertaker versus Triple H, Hell in a Cell,
Man,
WrestleMania 28.
good call, man. Good call.
This is again a testament to Taker at that point in his career to still perform the way he was. And if you've not watched the Last Ride documentary, I think it's on Peacock still. To understand why we got some of the things we got towards the end of his career, he was not going to go out there and perform. And if he performed and didn't like his performance, I mean, he did not take that as, okay, I'll do better next time. He was mad at himself.
Yeah.
Like he beat himself up and said, no, you do not go out there and fuck up for the fans.
He's thinking about the fans first. He's thinking about the fans first.
You are the Undertaker. You go out there and you put on the match of the night.
If he can't give you a good show, he just won't do it.
Talk about for the next year.
Yeah. If he can't give it his full, that's why he finally knew it was time to hang up the hat.
When they did the Hell in a Cell end of an era match, it was, and to see the way that match ended, and to be quite honest, I would, and I loved his last match with AJ Styles, but I would have been perfectly okay with him retiring right there.
Yeah.
It was a perfect end to all of their in-ring careers. Triple H didn't need to go on anymore. Taker didn't need to do anything else. They proved that with some of the stuff they did in Saudi Arabia. But
it's a hell of a match.
We're not going to go there. We'll talk about that match. And yes, it was amazing. Hell in a Cell match.
All right. My number 4, and I'm glad I'm going ahead and getting it out of the way now because I know you're going to have a lot more to speak about this one.
Okay.
I got Bret Hart, Stone Cold, WrestleMania 13. Yeah.
Submission match.
Yeah. Hart wins it. Hey, this Stone Cold passed out from, and from the sharpshooter. Fucking
never tapped out.
Hey.
Never tapped out.
Yeah. Austin bleeding all over the damn place. And yeah. All right. Because I already knew you was going to bring the A.
So my number 4, that's where we're at, right?
Yeah, we're 4. Yeah, we're 4.
My number 4 is a Stone Cold match. It's not that one.
Okay.
My number 4 is Austin versus Rock at WrestleMania 17.
Yeah. I can see that.
It was a no DQ match. This match sparked Austin's heel turn. Which, even as a heel, he always had so much trouble.
I never.
He was just Stone Cold. The whole when he came out and did the Austin 3:16 speech, that was supposed to get him over as a heel.
Yeah.
At the King of the Ring, and then they come in at Raw the next night. Everybody in the crowd's got Austin 3:16.
I know, that's what I was saying. It's like, when people that are new to this industry, sports, whatever that y'all want to call it, they think heel, everybody's going to be boo, boo. Right. Not with him.
No.
Hey, when he come out, when he had his heel turn, people were more excited for him. Yeah. People cheered for him more.
He did everything he could do to be the bad guy. That's what the heel is.
Yeah.
For the younger viewers, the heel is your bad guy.
Uh-huh.
And that's what he wanted to be. And he could not get it. Everyone loved it.
He could be the worst. We still love you, Steve.
Out there hitting the double birds, telling the boss to, kiss my ass.
Drinking a fucking beer, brother.
Beer. And okay, you stand in the ring, y'all have a nice, respectful conversation. You're going to
Stunner.
go. Yeah, he hits you with the stunner.
He didn't give a damn who you
I
were.
mean, it didn't matter. Hit the boss. You know,
The boss's wife, the boss's kids.
Oh.
Somebody, hey, anybody who stepped in the goddamn ring.
Nothing he could do at that point in his career could he turn heel. He could not get the crowd to turn against him.
Yeah, they couldn't.
And,
They wouldn't.
And that's the only way you get over as a heel.
And
You
I
got to
see
turn the crowd.
that was a hard thing to do because, hey, I'm glad I see why you picked that because they were both fucking crowd favorites.
Oh yeah, and that's
The most electrifying move on the planet.
That's what it took to get him over as the heel, though. He had to go over The Rock,
Yeah.
and that's what it took.
All right. Well, my number 3 has already been talked about. It was Owens and Hart.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
WrestleMania 10. What's your 3?
Number 3, probably something you're going to talk about here in a minute. Ricky Steamboat versus Macho Man, WrestleMania 3.
Damn.
Intercontinental title.
Yeah. Fucking
Which
hey.
we talked about Intercontinental title on the
Yeah.
last podcast.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Dude,
That belt means a lot to this room here.
yeah, it does. It means a lot here. I'm telling you. That's what's going to be my next thing. I want to get me an IC title.
Yeah. If the Intercontinental title doesn't mean what it means to us, like it means, what was I? If you don't like the Intercontinental title the way we do, you need to go back and watch this match and watch the rivalry between Austin and Rock over that, because there's no reason you should not be a fan of this belt.
Yeah. Hey, why? It's still just it blows my mind that people just want to say that it's a useless title. It's like, what are you even thinking? Right now, we're even having a good IC title run.
Yeah. Gunther is a hell of an IC title.
Now, I admit there has been some like what moments with IC title, and
for sure.
People you can't even understand talk have it, but that's neither there nor there. Okay.
All right.
My number 2.
Number 2.
I got Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, first Iron Man match, WrestleMania 12. And Mania history. Not the first Iron Man, but the first one in there.
Mania, yeah.
And then it kind of reminds me of a match we just had recently where ended in a tie. You know what I mean? And then you had Great Gorilla come out and do a sudden death. And then your boy, Mr. Sean had to hit him with 2 Sweet 10 music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good rivalry. Yeah. That's a good pick.
That was a great rivalry. Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Hey, come on. You could take their matches all the way to.
I am a little disappointed in myself that match is not on my list.
Really?
It was on my original list.
I thought I literally thought my number 4 or my number 2 was going to be your 1.
It's not on my list, and I should have had it on. I had it on my original list when I was having to mark some matches off. I couldn't decide. This is not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not. It's not. Especially with, if as long as we've been watching it, you're like, damn. Hell, I may even bust. If we do another list, I may bust into some archives and look at some 1950s wrestling.
All right.
It was the great pretty boy Larry.
So my number 2 is the ladder match, Scott Hall or Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I almost wrote Scott Hall.
I
what I mean?
I actually did because I was writing in a hurry.
Another one gone.
But
yeah, just too soon.
Yeah, I hated to see all the struggles Scott went through in his life because
a lot of us have. Hey, is there any way? Hey, a lot of us have. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's to see everything he did was it sucks to see how good he was and what a performer he was all the way through, everything he ever did. And then you see some of the stuff, and that's where people will focus on. Oh, look at him when he was in the ring. He was all jacked up, and he was drunk and stoned, and
yeah.
I don't focus on that because I focus on Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
Man,
when he came out with that,
NWO.
Josh, hey, when he come out, that music was like, what is this?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, I like it. Hey, with the toothpick and he just, the hair slicked back and.
The bad guy.
Yeah, the bad guy.
Love Scott Hall. Guy. Yeah, definitely missed.
All righty.
Here we go.
My number 1 has already been talked about.
Yep.
So, Go ahead. What's yours number one? Mine was Steamboat Savage. That was mine.
Savage. So
Everybody knows I'm a Savage fan. So
obviously he's the huge Randy Savage fan. I'm the huge Stone Cold fan. So
Yeah.
my number one is Bret versus Stone Cold, a submission match.
yeah.
WrestleMania 13. Bret Hart won.
Yep.
Man,
that's a hard.
But Austin never tapped out, and that created a shirt that's still on my wish list. I want that shirt.
Yeah.
The Blood from a Stone shirt. That was such an incredible match.
Hey, that's what we could do. Hey, on that thing, we make our wish list. So everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, my man here wants the Blood from a Stone shirt.
For sure.
Vintage, original, if you can. Hey.
Yeah, I've seen the knockoff on eBay. I don't want that.
Yeah.
That doesn't even look like Stone Cold.
Yeah, if it's like 12 or 14 bucks, that ain't the one.
It's not the one from China.
That's not the one, yeah. All right, man.
All right. That's great matches.
God.
So now
and the good thing about these matches that we chose is that you could literally go back and you can watch them. You're not going to be disappointed.
No, you go back and watch any of these matches we talked about today.
Now, these lists, you can go watch them if you want to. It doesn't matter because they're flops.
There we go.
We're just going to save you the what is it? The heart, the ache of watching it. Now, my five, I think.
I don't think I have these in a specific order.
I don't either.
Just worse, but I do. The one I hate the most, I do have it number one. So
okay,
I'll talk about it last.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Let's just say, do you remember Butterbean Bart Gunn?
Yeah.
Now, for everybody who doesn't know, this was WrestleMania 15. And at that time, they did this. I can't remember. What did Vince call it? Was it the Tough Man?
It was, oh, man.
It was something where they fought, like boxed, for real. And a lot of wrestlers were really getting hurt. Hey. And that's when they were trying to push, Dr. Death. They was trying to push him over, and they say that, well, Bart Gunn won it. And they say instead of him being rewarded, Vince punished him for ruining his plans. You know what I mean? Because he knocked out JBL, he knocked out Dr. Death, and he knocked out somebody else. But man, Butterbean knocked him out in less than a minute.
What was that stupid thing called? Brawl for All.
The Brawl for All.
God, if you hadn't said anything, I'd have just spit it out.
And what was I like? It was supposed to be some big purse win.
It was $75,000.
Yeah.
It was real fights. And of course, it is WWE. So there was a winner supposed to happen, and it did not happen like it was supposed to.
No.
And that's why Bart Gunn got Butterbean.
Because Dr. Death was supposed to be in like this, golly, dude. He was supposed to be an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was put him up against Butterbean. And if anybody doesn't know, anybody new to this show or new to anything, go look up Butterbean if you don't know who the hell's about. It was a punishment. It was a punishment for Bart Gunn. I think he was done after that, wasn't he? I don't remember hearing much about Bart Gunn. I don't think I remember hearing much about Bart Gunn after that.
That would have been an end for me, I promise.
Golly.
Yeah. Some of the younger viewers probably remember Butterbean, him on Jackass.
Jackass, yeah. Yeah.
Was it Johnny Knoxville that took the hit from him?
I believe so.
A couple of them probably.
Golly, yeah. A couple of them probably just did it just to be dumb, but yeah.
Hell with that. Oh, that was what I had at number 5 too.
Did you really? Holy shit. All right, number 4, Akibono versus Big Show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
WrestleMania 21.
Big Show had a lot of I don't even want to call them gimmick matches at WrestleMania.
Yeah, because he did Shaq, didn't he?
I think so. And he had the
Floyd
Mayweather. Like, I don't understand why they couldn't give Big Show something good at WrestleMania.
I know. That was.
That's probably a topic for another day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was garbage. Oh, was I supposed to be nicer?
Yeah,
about
no,
that?
but the thing about it is that he lost. Big Show lost. You know what I mean?
Did.
And like, give it up to this Akibono dude who's probably never, wrestled.
Well, Akibono. I mean, it was a sumo match.
Yeah, he was the first. But a little side note about dude, he was the first Japanese born to get the name of Yokozuna, Grand Champion. So give a side shot to him, but that's still, hey, I know there was a little half in it, but man, hey, just come on, dude.
And I mean, Akimono was
he was grand,
big time. So, no, Big Show didn't stand a chance.
Hence where they got Yoko's name from.
His,
you know what I mean?
Only,
the best of all.
Yeah. Big Show's only, the only thing they had for, he was 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, God, these dogs are killing me today.
Big Show he could get around.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying he wasn't athletic, but that's the only thing he had going for him in this match because he's not sumo wrestler.
No.
And
I think his bravery was putting on that outfit.
Oh, no.
Right? Hey, I think his more bravery was putting on that damn sumo.
But, yeah. The only hope he had was his being 500 pounds. Maybe Akibono couldn't move him, but that was not the case.
Slapped him around, pushed him around, yeah.
So my number 4 goes back WrestleMania 9. And this is no fault to his, but Taker versus Gonzalez.
Hey.
Not even the Undertaker could make Giant Gonzalez.
That's what goes back to what I was saying just a little while ago about I said there was one or two that if you look back at Taker's matches in Mania events, that was one that was just Taker just couldn't make it happen.
No, and it was no fault of his own. It was just that Giant Gonzalez was I
hated everything about it.
He was just a big tall guy.
And that damn outfit he wore was just what?
I'm not gonna pull it up on the screen and show you. Go back and look up Giant Gonzalez, and you'll understand.
Yeah.
He was, he also was in WCW, and he never got anywhere.
Wasn't it like hairs around the neck?
Yeah. I mean, what
is he portraying?
Painted on muscles. I don't know what. I don't know.
Oh God.
I don't.
All right. That's what I was out. My number 3 would be Roberts Martel.
Okay.
WrestleMania 7, and that I can't remember. It was the blindfold match where they had on the black mask, but everybody in the whole damn arena could clearly see that they could see each other. But side note on that one, it was a good build up for the rivalry. I think it lasted 5, maybe a little bit more months. But hey, it was a good build up. But when it happened, what? Yeah.
So build up is a good. That's what we've been talking about, and that's kind of what leads to what my number 3 is.
All right.
Because there was not really any build up. There was no reason for it, and that's why it's on my list. And it was Taker versus Bossman, WrestleMania 15, Hell in a Cell. Yeah. Because there was no Hell in a Cell match.
Now are we talking? I can't remember. Was that the blue and black Boss Man where he wore the original police uniform, or was it when he went in like tactical suit?
I think that was tactical.
Okay.
Because it was the Ministry versus the
okay, when he was security or something like that, yeah,
whatever they were called. But that was the thing, though. A Hell in a Cell match should be used to end a bitter rivalry. Triple H versus Taker. What we're fixing to see, Edge and Finn Balor. Oh my God, they're all over it today.
Taker Foley.
But yeah, I mean that is the
Foley
cell. The cell should be used to end these things, not And there was no big feud between these two. It was was the Ministry and the corporation. And okay, we'll throw them in a cell. And it was a mediocre cell match. There was no big spots. There's no video package that you see every time they talk about Hell in a Cell.
Damn, you're right. Don't ever bring it up.
No, they didn't do anything. I mean, and that's why there was no reason for him to go crazy on it. So,
yeah. I don't even remember it. It's like that's why I had to ask you which Boss Man was it.
Yeah.
I used to love the one to come out flipping that Billy Stick.
Oh yeah,
the old nightclub. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
My number 2 you've already talked about, and that was Taker Gonzalez.
Okay.
So I just that was just
my number 2. We've already talked about too. It was Akimono and Big Show.
All right. Now, my number 1, people are gonna be like, whatever. I don't care what people think. Right? Yeah. I got Sheamus, Daniel Bryan.
The the match that took like 2 seconds.
18 seconds. Hey, and they say this is typical Vince McMahon at his best, the way he does things.
Yeah.
It's like all that build up. Daniel Bryan lost every single match up until then. He won the Money in the Bank.
Right.
And then I think Henry was champion at the time, Mark Henry. Telling him you're not worth it, you're not championship material, I think he may, y'all, I know there's going to be fact checkers say, he maybe won one, but he was on one of the streaks. He was on a Corbin streak. And then all of a sudden, he cashes in his Money in the Bank on Sheamus and gets the title in 18 seconds. It's like, yeah, that has to be down, yeah. Because I like Daniel Bryan. I do. And I like Sheamus, but this is typical Vince at his finest. See, he's already fact checking.
I could have swore that I'm confused because I could have swore that match was maybe we've got two different matches because I know Sheamus beat Bryan because there was a brogue kick in just seconds and title change hands.
Well, maybe that was Sheamus cashing his in because he's a Money in the Bank winner.
Okay, because it was the very first match on WrestleMania, the one I'm thinking of. Oh, these dogs.
Part of it. Let's see here. What's your number one?
My number one. We'll see because I've noticed that there's lists where they put this on on the greatest matches, and that's an insult to all of us as Brock versus Goldberg WrestleMania 20.
I was going to put that. Hey,
this match should have been huge.
Yeah,
you've got Goldberg, who was an unstoppable force in WCW. You've got Brock, who was at the time an unstoppable force in WWE.
You're right. Sorry. Hey, backtrack a little bit. Reverse that.
Okay.
Was Sheamus. Sorry.
Okay. So
sorry, everyone.
It was Sheamus hits the brogue kick.
And yeah.
The title exchanged hands in like.
And what I was meaning about, that's why I was meaning typical Vince, big man champion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, there was a lot of disappointment because I was watching that Mania once again, and it was like, really? Like, we're going to title change hands in 18 seconds on the very first match. And so talking about that, because I'm going to go off on a tangent when I get into Brock and Goldberg. So when you have a title match at Mania.
Of course.
Now, you got a title match on Raw and it ends in 18 seconds.
Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, well, damn, that was crazy. You got a title match on Mania. You just gave two superstars their WrestleMania match, right?
I'm expecting.
How are you going to end it in 18 seconds on that stage?
Yeah.
That's crazy booking. I don't understand that.
I'm expecting great title matches when I watch Mania.
Yeah, yeah. You shouldn't.
We're hoping for one. Hey, but, we're hoping for a great one.
Yeah. But Brock versus Goldberg at WrestleMania 20, it was terrible.
Yeah.
They had Stone Cold as a special guest referee.
Well, you know why?
The only thing that made that match work. Yeah, both of them were leaving.
Yeah, both of them were leaving, and the crowd knew it. And they were performing like, fuck y'all, we're leaving. We don't care what we give y'all.
It was a garbage performance off both of them. The only thing that was ever entertaining was Austin. And guess what? Both of them caught a stunner.
Yeah. He had to save it somehow.
Yeah. Because there wasn't that. The crowd was booing. It was awful because they tied up a couple times and then nothing. Oh,
yeah, no.
Complete garbage.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was definitely flops.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like everybody knew. It's like, and they gave a fuck you performance. Like, we don't care what y'all want.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't care if you know you're leaving.
Still put on.
Why would you at WrestleMania? Because guess what? Here we are.
You could do that on SmackDown or something, or Raw the next night.
Where are we at? WrestleMania 39 this year?
Yeah.
19 WrestleManias later?
Yeah.
And I'm still talking shit about you.
Yeah.
Like, WrestleMania 20 is one of my favorite WrestleManias. There was so much that happened at WrestleMania 20 and the entrances. I've gone back, I don't know how many times to rewatch the entrances on WrestleMania 20.
It'd be a good little thing to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think me and you were just talking about the other day, H always had some damn good entrances.
Triple H always goes all out.
Yeah. Taker.
Cena's gone all out. Taker. Oh God, yeah.
Sean coming ziplining down.
Oh
through.
yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Even the match when him and Taker fought, Sean come up with the white white duster and the white hat. Complete opposite. That was really that was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Hey,
buddy, he was determined he was going to want to beat that streak.
Yeah, but that was a bad mark on WrestleMania 20 for me.
What a way to end it. Hey, having a great WrestleMania, and then you still go in with that hope of it's going to be a great match. It's going to be a great match, and it's just hey, what do we do now?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Hopefully we don't get none of that this year. Hopefully tonight's matches all go really well. I believe they're starting off tonight with Austin Theory and John Cena.
I hope so.
The first one on the main card anyway, so can't wait.
Yeah. And then what are we going to do? Are we going to give another one tomorrow after?
We'll be before WrestleMania.
That's right. We're doing spoilers.
Tomorrow, we'll be Facebook Live tomorrow.
Yeah.
So get ready for that because we're going to be we'll be on here. We got some boxes we're going to open up, show off some stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
We're gonna get hyped for.
I'm excited about that unboxing stuff too, man.
We're gonna get hyped for night 2, and we're gonna make some predictions.
Yeah.
See what's gonna happen for night 2. So
maybe we'll go Cody on that one. I'm hoping, but you know what? I think classic WWE though, man. Just I have this feeling that it's going to be everybody's thinking this. Cody's going to take it, and no.
But for tonight, let's get off here and get ready for WrestleMania.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Y'all make sure you like and subscribe
on every platform, please.
Leave a comment. Let us know. Let us know what kind of top 10 list you'd like to hear next.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be a special like this one or on one of the podcasts, but make sure you let us know down in the comments.
All right.
Appreciate you.
See you next time. And